So today is the 30th of March, and I just got home from work, changed out my shirt. I just got home from work, changed my shirt, and I'm going to get the kids dinner. And maybe myself. Work was good. Work was a little bit busier today because, there was no school today. So, because there's no school and just because of the Easter weekend hour, people are off and so there was a lot of stuff going on, which is fine. It turned out really good and, no bigs, The one thing I've realized, do you guys ever have to relearn a lesson over and over and over again? I just realized there's a repair guy right there. I feel like I do that with a lot of things. I feel like I get resolution on a situation and then give me a couple years and then I'm having to make a new resolution. And I'm just going to get real with you guys because we're besties, right? So we're going to have this talk. And that is about my looks. And I've always wished away my looks, even as a teenager. Even as a kid, you guys, I would always wish away something about myself, my thighs. I mean, that was the very first thing I would I wished away as a young girl. I remember thinking my thighs were huge and I needed to just have them removed or whatever it was that I didn't know there was such a thing as liposuction back then. I just remember thinking that I just wished they were smaller. But now that I'm getting older, my face changes, and I feel like once I finally come to being okay with how I look, it's I get a year or two break, and then suddenly I'm back at, oh no, there's this now going on with my face and that now going on with my face, and why do I do my makeup this way, and why do I look so bad, in these pictures and all this stuff, and then I have to come back and be reminded, that I am not to look like Susie Homemaker over here, and I am not to look like a porcelain doll, and I'm not to look like anything other than who I am and who I was made to be. And I was thinking about it, and I follow so many beautiful women on Instagram whom I know personally and some I don't. And I look through and I never look at them and think, wow, I wish she looked more like so-and-so. Or, if only her nose was smaller like so-and-so's. Or, that hair color could use a little more red, a little more brown, a little more black. Whatever. I never think that about any of my friends. And yet, why do I think that about me? It just gave me something to think about today. I was thinking about that on the drive home from work. And so I feel like I'm having to come back again and realize that I am who I am, and I look how I look, and I can't change it. I mean, I can change it if I really wanted to, but I don't want to change it, so why not embrace it, And they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I think about those. I think about the people that just really touch my heart and warm my heart, and how I never put their looks first, because when I think of them, I don't think of their looks. Granted, when I think of them, I see the silhouette of them, and if they have piercing blue eyes, or bright blonde hair or whatever, I will see that, but it's never that I judge them by, because it's their heart. Is how I feel them and how I know them, and when I miss a person, when I miss a family member or somebody close to me, I don't sit there and miss their looks. you know? Like, I miss our conversations. I miss the heart-to-heart connections. I miss the energy that we share between each other. You know, I don't sit there and miss, you know, their great, beautiful face, you know, or anything like that. So why should I sit there and critique myself as I stand in front of the mirror and go, why aren't your teeth whiter? You know, why do you do your makeup this way? You know, why are your eyebrows never symmetrical? You know, why are your lips this way? Why can't you just be okay with your regular hair? You know, or you need to make your hair more red because it's starting to look dull. Or, you know, you could really lose this certain part of your body that you can't seem to get rid of because you lost 95 pounds. We were brought here on this earth, like, not cute. You know, like, brand new babies can be, like, cute, but we weren't brought here on this earth to see who could be the prettiest, or who could be the most handsome, or who could be the strongest, or who could be, you know, I don't know, the most glamorous or anything. I really believe that what we are meant to do here on this earth is to raise the vibration of this earth, in the sense that carrying and holding love for each other and making everyone that you come in contact with feel just a little bit better than before they came in contact with you. And I just, you know, everyone talks about how awful and terrible and horrible this world is, and, you know, I can agree. But there are also so many beautiful, wonderful, gifted, talented people in this world who do incredible acts of service, who sacrifice so much for strangers, you know? And so I guess maybe I'm looking through life with rose-colored glasses, and I like to look at the positive. You know, I read this little meme that said, when you look at life through rose-colored glasses, you don't see the red flags. Which I'm like, you know, I can see what you mean by that. But, you know, when you have the gift of discernment, you can feel the red flags. So, I think everyone has the gift of discernment. I'm not just saying, like, only certain people. So, anyways, that's just my thought right now. So, what are your guys' thoughts? It's just funny that I dwell so much on my appearance, and yet I don't care about someone else's, you know? And that could be derived from the fact that I spent a lot of my time unhappy with how I looked, and I work really hard to be this size. And I love working out. Like, it's not like I'm, like, forcing myself to do it. It's not some, like, weird addiction or anything like that. I love it. I love everything about it. It makes me so happy. You know, it's my therapy. It's my time away. It's everything for me. And I struggled so hard with having that control with food and with exercise, because I felt so lost in many ways, and so it bled into my health and how I took care of myself. So I think that's why is that, you know, I understand that first impressions are the most lasting impressions as well, and so I feel like I always want to have my best foot forward. And I want to be an inspiration to other people, because people have inspired me to be where I'm at right now. I have mentioned that time and time again. And like the best way I can show my gratitude is by doing that to others. I think that's it for now. I'm just talking. So is there anything that you guys have to like relearn over and over again? What is that and why? It just stinks getting old, man. But maybe not. You know, I enjoy getting older and getting wiser. And I love the wisdom that comes with age. So I don't ever want to be how I was younger, because I've learned a lot in growing old. Not that I'm old, but you know what I mean. So, all right, talk to you guys later. Bye. So I'm editing my video and I'm worried that it looks like I'm trying to fish for compliments. And I'm not. You know, I have these running thoughts, and I state these running thoughts and I put them online because for me it's like a journal. You know, vlogging to me is like journaling, and I like to put online the things that I'm thinking because I know I'm not alone. And not only that, you guys are so kind and you guys have the best advice. And so I appreciate when you comment and you give me this advice, and to state everything that's on my mind. Sometimes I'll have things that just like harbor on my mind for so long that to get them out actually helps me release them. To put words to my thoughts and to like speak it helps me to own it and release it. So that's why I don't want you guys feeling like you have to flood my comments with compliments or anything like that. It's not that at all. And I'm doing fine too. Like, don't want you guys thinking there's anything wrong. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys, and I'll talk to you later.